All of you love these videos, so I'm bringing you another one. This time on Dust 2. This match was very intense and I'm going to break it all down to show you exactly how 3000 ELO players think and play. We'll go through all the mistakes, game-deciding clutches, and insane plays that brought us back from 11-3 all the way to overtime, where everything came down to me. 1v4 match point. Will my friends hunt me down and stop me from beating Minecraft? Stick around and find out. You have flash? Anything?
Nothing.
Let's go lower. Go lower, go lower. The reason I call for my teammates to go lower is because we don't really have any utility for a B take. No smoke, no flash, nothing. We are better off taking lower control and maybe fighting an entry on a guy trying to push for info. 2 CT. The reason why I jumped to short and started making a lot of noise and showing presence is because my teammate was fighting B and rest of my team was fighting mid. I want to create the illusion for the A players that we are not committing to B side, so I can delay their rotations. I'm not going to peek into a 1v2 when we already have a 5v3 with 3 B side.
Just hold.
Take a look at this frame. This indicates we are both peeking towards CT, and we do. But what I don't expect is my teammate falling back, especially after he takes the first fight and manages to get a headshot on the enemy. But under no condition was my play here correct. Peeking into a 1v2 or a 2v2 is still bad regardless. We already have B, and I could potentially be opening a winning round for the opponents in the most dumbest way possible. Communicate with your team and don't fucking peek. But either way, the odds were in our favor, so we still won this round. So this is an anti-eco round, and I'll just let this one play out.
Oh, there's three dudes in front. We got flash?
There is no reason for me to be pushing this deep into lower tunnels when we already have B site. I wanted to get a flank on the CT's mid, and my kill-hungry ass gets punished for it because I didn't clear my right.
Fuck me.
Yeah, fuck you indeed. And the rest of my team also dies by peeking door and window.
Go lower.
Go take lower, I will control top mid.
I call this because we don't have any long or mid spawns. All of my teammates are towards B and I'm here alone. We don't want to risk rushing B because we finally have some sort of a buy round. But let me tell you right now, no matter what we bought, they always won against us. Until we started the greatest comeback of all time, which we will get into right after Skins Monkey. Skins Monkey is an instant trading site and is the easiest, most enjoyable place to trade your skins. It features an easy to use filtering system and you're going to find just about any skin you can think of. If you're ready to trade right now, you can get up to $5 for free, just like I traded these skins and got that push to get these brand new gloves. You can use my code SUZU for a total of 35% bonus on all of your deposits as well. Clicking the link in the description will take you straight to Skins Monkey. Make sure you check them out. Thank you Skins Monkey for sponsoring this video.
Sorry for flash. City.
Dead.
Hold me, maybe?
So we got an entry on short and mid, and I don't need info to know where the rest of them are. Take a look at this. Default CT positions are 3 towards A who decide whether they're going to fight for short or long. Then there's one mid player and one B player. We got an entry on mid and short. Keep in mind, we do not know the exact positions of these A players, but it's an easy guess to expect more than one guy. So the best thing we can do here is go B. Whether it's by splitting through mid or fully committing tunnels, it will always be easier to take care of just one player than committing to a potential crossfire setup on A. Yellow and purple will make the mistake to go A, and our green will die in mid, which indicates that B is free to take.
Fuck it, go.
He was door.
Should be somewhere here. What is that peak?
What is that peak? What is that aim, homie? Jeez. As you can tell, we're going to be making a lot of mistakes on the T side and losing a lot of aim duels. For this round, I just want to take lower control and go from there. Bounce a flash off this wall to blind or delay anyone taking... Damn.
I think I tagged one of the B players.
So we got an entry and my goal is to go short. We are smoked off, so I stay in tunnels for a little longer.
Here, I keep a push. Smoke deep B, I don't know.
This is an awkward situation to be in. I can't go short because it's smoked off, 2 of my teammates died to a guy pushing long, and I can't really help yellow since he's taking the fight on his own. If I go out to help him, I'm risking being peeked from mid by an op or anybody playing close. And don't forget, the smoke short will fade soon, and that's 2 spots that I can get peeked from. We are already down in numbers, and if I were to go out, orange is holding flank and there would be nobody to trade me. All I can hope for is that yellow wins this 1v1.
Push long. Why is he not talking?
Everybody's just
One
pushing everything. What is this?
I don't know, man. What is that? For this round, we have the perfect setup. 2 going short, 1 lurking tunnels, and 1 holding long doors. As soon as I realize our positions, I go towards green to help him take long so we can split with our short players.
One long, very long.
Dead.
I'll smoke city spawn. You can cross safely.
Oh, I fucking can't.
Last guy is short, so I just hold him from Goose.
Let's go.
I'm going to skip unimportant rounds where there's not much to talk about, so we are getting into the second half of CT and this is where the comeback begins.
Take my molly, Suzu. Take it on the buy menu.
Got it.
I'm going to molly long and rotate instantly because I don't really hear any flashes or presence from the T's. My teammate died in mid, so there is a gap that I need to fill in.
Any info short?
They took B, so I drop into CT to search for a fight.
Jesus, man. One pushing me, that's crazy.
Thankfully, my teammate manages to get 2 kills in mid and yellow ends up killing the last guy on B.
Let's go. Winnable. Comeback of the century. Let's go.
Look at those beautiful red eyes. You know what else is red? That subscribe button. Hit that shit right now.
Nice.
Pretty standard utility for long once again. I will smoke off long for my teammate to leave him alone because he does have another smoke to delay them if necessary.
I see.
So this is looking really bad already. Teammate died in lower and we can see 2 terrorists going towards mid. My teammates only have scouts and they are taking no B control. I don't want to rotate towards mid to help them because I could be leaving green to fight A alone if they were to go short. I'm just going to hide in goose and wait for what's about to go down.
2 guys top mid.
That was exactly what was gonna happen.
The situation is getting worse, so I need to go now. There are so many reasons as to why I'm going for this play, so I have to explain. The score is 11-4 and our economy is fucked. If we lose this round, it's pretty much over. We lost both B and mid control and they just smoked me off. By the sounds of things, there are 2 players in mid and I didn't hear anybody else or see anybody on radar. This tells me the bomb is still rotating towards site. I need to stop these mid players from crossing to B because if I don't, they will just have full control of the map and they can get the perfect crossfire positions on one of the hardest bomb sites to retake. Waiting for my teammate to rotate all the way from pit is not going to win us a round. I need to make a play.
Yeah, B or what?
Yeah, they're mid.
Oh, I didn't.
Behind.
Shut the fuck up.
I know it's toxic, but this guy has been giving fake info this entire game. I mean, somebody's gotta tell him.
Fucking behind my left abdomen.
Yes.
Left tab.
This is how you flash long for your teammates when you have the 3rd spawn. Aim right here and throw at 149, and the second one right here, right after that flash. So this is something you can abuse a lot in CS2, and to mention it's what I believe to be the case, so take it with a grain of salt. And I'm talking about the 1v1 mid-op peak on the CT side. This game has a lot of peekers advantage and I have yet to lose a 1v1 by peeking mid. I believe this because I used to peek the same way I did in CSGO and the results would pretty much be 50-50. And not to mention, I'm significantly worse in CS2 than I was in CSGO. But you have to be careful not to overdo these things because the enemies will adapt and this boost is possible. And if they were to boost this round, I would have probably been dead.
Mid.
I instantly zoom back into top mid in case somebody's trying a fast mid take.
Nice.
What?
What?
I was fully blind. I thought he died, so I stopped shooting.
So we lost long control and I need to get this flash off on ramp to delay them from getting too close to me. I want to search for a pick before anybody throws a cross smoke.
I wish I didn't suck.
I don't want to re-peek from the same angle, so I'm gonna rotate to short and search for a kill from sight.
This guy Prisman should be very low. Last guy should... No, what?
Where is he?
We have no idea where he is, and I'm assuming he's laid along with the rest of them. But I will still smoke off short just in case to provide extra safety while I zoom into long.
He did.
Let's
I'm going for a mid peek again, and when I see purple's position, I'm going to throw a Molotov and nade on B because they could be pushing out fast. When I finally see him take B, I go back to hold mid.
One was long door.
One probably tight mid.
Two top mid.
As soon as I get this kill, I change my angle up a bit because I'm spotted on radar. If anybody was lower mid, he'd know exactly where to pre-aim. But I'm still not worried about lower because I have two teammates on short. And as you can see, they are fighting a guy mid and I want to help them out.
One right side top.
What the fuck?
He managed to kill both of my short players and now lower tunnels is a big threat to me. I'm in the open and I have to instantly run back to CT in case somebody tries to get a timing on my op shot.
Let's go!
Calm down, buddy. For this round, we first take long control and then we take short control.
Flashing in front of you.
And as you can see, I'm kind of confused on where I should go. I'm trying to think what these positions mean. So this is how I came to a conclusion. This is the layout of my team's positions. We took both short and long, and keep in mind my short player did have some sort of line of sight into lower tunnels and he saw nobody. We have mid covered and we have B covered, and everything is quiet. So where could they be? If you take a look at the clock, it's 1 minute and 23 seconds into the round and we heard nothing. At first you'd think they would be preparing for a B execute, but that wouldn't be the case. You see, by the time the default CTB smoke fade, that would be around 1 minute and 25 seconds. But in our round, nothing is happening. Let's say you don't throw any of the utility for B. What does that mean for the Ts? So if you were giving the opportunity from the CTs where they throw no utility to at least show presence on the B site, you would execute it way faster. There's one guy usually there, and why would you risk any suspicion that you're executing and then having to play against two players on site instead of one guy and a rotation which will most likely come through window? With these things in mind, I knew they were going to go for a long retake after we took short control. It's smart because they know there's most likely one guy covering it, and in this case there was. So when I realized this, I go back towards long.
Long. I knew
One
it.
HP long.
I knew it.
One HP.
Went through all that explaining just to die like that, huh? But it doesn't matter because my teammates are insane and they carry me to overtime.
Nice.
Far.
Nice
Nice.
checkmate.
Good job, checkmate. Good half. Let's go.
Damn.
The comeback. Should I pick mid? Ah, fuck it, I'm doing it.
Of course you should, because we don't fucking lose those.
Outside.
Oh my god, you fucking almost threw that for me.
You almost threw that for me. Shut the fuck up, man. My teammates killed everyone and last guy's on long, so I just hold it.
He's inside.
Nice. Good job.
Here I had the first long spawn, so I will molly. Nothing is happening, so I go back.
I'm
Again.
leaving. I do off.
Nothing big.
I'm not gonna leave this guy. He's not gonna
Mid
use
to
it.
be smoke.
I'm breaking it! Breaking it!
Here's where I made a mistake. They called mid to be smoke, but that doesn't mean they're all pushing it. Even if they do, it's purple's, green's, and orange's job to defend it. My job is to hold short, and I over-rotated for no reason. I do realize this mistake and I get back in time, but here's what happens next.
Mid, two mid.
Mid to be out.
Teammate calls they're out mid and purple dies, so I had no idea if I should stay holding short or go mid to help him. And as I'm deciding this, I'm making steps to the T's on short, revealing I'm in the open. And I get punished for it. Or do I?
I'm alive? What? One short.
I fucking suck. So in this round we are getting executed on long. I throw a ramp flash so I can delay them while I take an angle from short. I'm trying to search for anybody trying to jump on top of car, but I can't stay here because they're going to start crossing towards ramp behind that smoke. I need to take a safer angle. In all my years of playing, I've somehow never been peaked like this. And it's not the same as jumping on top of the box. And ever since I started putting my crosshair here when holding this angle. Plus, I started using this peak myself. I think it's pretty good. And I have no idea if this is common or not. Somebody in the comments, fill me in. I end up dying and we lose the round.
Okay.
So for this round, we take lower and the plan is to split B.
One mid AVP. I'm gonna wait out the smoke before I throw the CT smoke.
Okay.
I can't see shit.
Can you watch upper?
No, too short.
Can you watch upper?
Short one
Too
mid.
short.
Yeah, sure.
We need somebody holding flank while we wait out the smoke. We need tunnels control anyway since we are splitting.
I mean, 2 short, 1 mid.
That's our entry. We need to go now.
So we go
Bobby,
B
I
then?
think
Yeah.
Mid to B maybe again?
I dropped it. I'm so blind. I'm so blind.
I don't know what to say honestly.
He smoked B.
2 of my teammates are out, so no need for me to go there. I pick up the bomb and take the safer route to the bomb site through tunnels.
Can you watch my tunnels?
Yep.
That was an unnecessary risk, but we out here. I play behind this box because it's not a common pre-aim.
Oh.
I'm nading window.
I hear him run back, so I chase him.
Nice.
Here, my teammate gets an entry on B and we decide to take it. We get flanked from long and my teammate peeks window and loses an angle. Because of that, I now see the exact positions of the enemies. We are in a 4v2 and I want to take a fight before we get the bomb down. Because winning a 4v2 retake is going to be hard, so we need those players to go down before we plant the bomb. So this guy is going to be my next fight. Since I know I will be faster than him, I'm going to smoke doors and take a fight before the smoke pops.
Take that fight. Nice.
This is where I made a mistake. I positioned myself here to plant the bomb, so if somebody was to push door, I'd be protected. Well, this decision did save my life, but if I already expected somebody pushing the smoke, I should have fake planted it and it would have been a 2v2. But now, I'm left in a 1v2 and it's up to me. It's a 1v2 and I know one is window and one is in tunnels. How? Well, earlier in the round, a guy did flank us from long, and the quickest way for him to get to the bomb site would be through tunnels. And the enemy in window threw a flash for his teammate to push door. I want to cross into the smoke so I can play behind the doors and isolate 1v1s.
No! Oh my
I have no idea why the guy in the window started shooting randomly, but I thought I was getting shot from behind, so I went for a spray transfer. Unlucky. So this is the grand finale. Will my friend stop me from beating Minecraft before I beat the Ender Dragon? Well, let's take a look.
Here.
We need to go fast, they know.
As soon as I get the entry, I take as much space as I possibly can so I can create options for myself where I can go next. So I'm going to throw this flashbang to get off any ops holding me from CT. And then I will perform this airstrafe to bait out either an op or someone's position on site or short. I'm full HP, so I don't mind trading some of it for a bit of information. So he shot me a few times and fell back to cover. I'm going to take advantage of him hiding and I will get closer to this wall so he can't see me while I take a fight in CT. I'm going to bait my steps towards ramp and then get close to him from elevator. He shot me and now he's hiding. Last time he saw me, I was headed towards ramp, so I'm going to fake him out and go to B. He threw a molly to a site, so I know he's not close. I'm going to plant here so I can get an unexpected position when he comes from CT.
Winnable, winnable, winnable. Comeback of the century. Let's go.
Behind.
Shut the fuck up. Nice. Don't peek, don't peek, don't peek. 5v2. Let's go.
Nice checkmate.
Good job, checkmate. I wish I didn't suck.